Welcome to Ongovivor Season 4. Well, a quarter of them are participated in Ongovivor Season 1, half of them completed in Season 2. Well, a quarter of them are actually, the real quarter is actually the Stephanie Travelers, Season 3 and the debuters. Those being Robbie Rotten, Sporticus 10, Stephanie Measwell, and Ziggy Sweet. You know, Afra Latabai, Ziggy Saeti, Outrigger Fire Quest, Gary Young, and Outrigger canoe outfitted with 2 torches. The tribes have to swim with the canoe out into the ocean, light the torches of a fire cauldron, then race back to shore while lighting a series of torches along the way. The first tribe to have successfully lit all of the torches across the finish line will win. Okay, so the Sporticus tribe wins immunity. Remind this segment. After that major fight with Parappa has a major meltdown. Well, Alejandro and Heather have a minor disagreement. Well, in the total drama canon, Heather and Alejandro have a love-hate relationship. Ziggy is impressing the rest of the team. Bombardino and Capu bond slightly, while so does Bumblebee and Robbie. Wow, what an inter-seasonal bond. Trap and Annie's one. Do Stephanie Trap, it's time to vote. How are your votes? First vote, Bombardino, Stephanie. That's 1 for Bombardino and 1 for Stephanie. Stephanie, Bombardino, Stephanie. The first person voted out of Ongovivor Season 4 is Stephanie. The final vote count was 6 votes Stephanie and 2 votes Bombardino. Stephanie Measwell, you may be a good tribe leader, but still, your tribe has spoken. Oh, the Alliance voted for Bombardino, making them a huge threat to the rest. Float your boat. The tribe will dive down into the water to remove rocks from a small boat. When they remove enough rocks, the boat will rise to the surface and float. Tribe members will then proceed to use buckets to get water out of the boat with buckets. Once the tribe decided the boat for seafare, they will row back to shore. The first tribe back would win. The Stephanie tribe wins the reward with some fishing gear. The LazyTown characters never experienced the fishing. Marcus Salmon. Each tribe member with blue bob for Farfaru, fish botted watermelon. If any tribe member could not keep it down or didn't need it, they would lose. And taking advantage of the word rotten, Robbie Rotten decides to keep it up. The Stephanie tribe win the vote. Okay, win the challenge. Okay. Minor disagreements. Bombardino and Bumblebee bond slightly. Bombardino, Bumblebee, oh wait, they're brothers. Bombardiro, Bobobini, and Capu all provide all console Ziggy for the loss of his first ally, Stephanie. Dudes, it's time to vote. Are the votes? First vote, Puddle. Parappa. That's one for Parappa and one for Puddle. Puddle. Parappa. Puddle. Parappa. Puddle. And the second person voted out of Ongovivor Season 4 is Puddle. The final vote count was 5 votes Puddle and 3 votes Parappa. Chief Puddle, the tribe has spoken. Raft rescue. Okay, we equal. Raft rescue. Both tribes were given supplies before the challenge to build a raft. The tribes will use the raft to navigate through a course picked up 5 crates away. The first tribe to the start with all 5 crates wins. Okay, the Stephanie tribe wins the reward, getting pillows, blankets, and 3 lanterns with fuel. Coconut maze race. Each tribe will have 4 members moving a puzzle with a pulley system, and a courier telling their tribe members how to move it. After getting 1 coconut to the end of the maze, they will switch colors. The first tribe to get 3 coconuts through the maze will win. Okay, they wanted revenge. Okay. Capu and Robbie fight something in common. And Capu and Robbie call Bombardiro, Sporticus, and Ziggy to form the Tribe Alliance 3. It's time to vote. First vote, Cappuccina. Robbie. That's 2 votes Cappuccina and 1 vote Robbie. Cappuccina. The third person voted out of Ongovivor Season 4 is Cappuccina. The final vote count was 6 votes Cappuccina and 1 vote Robbie. Ballerina Cappuccina. You may think you'll get better this season, but the tribe has spoken. Oh, and the alliance threatened Cappuccina. The twins, the castaways, these are asked to stand on discs. They must flip these discs to see the new trap above. The number of players per trap stays the same. Oh, okay. Okay, so Chris and Fiore joined the Stephanie tribe while Cappuccino and Sporticus are part of the Sporticus tribe. Sporticus is now the new tribe captain. Oh wait, the former tribe captain was Parappa. Okay, the alliance is separated. The alliances are separated. Life's a tapestry. Tribes will solve a tapestry puzzle. The first tribe to complete wins. Oh, okay. Capu has a major meltdown. Sporticus and Sunny bond strongly. Consequence? He and Heather have a minor disagreement. Chris and Ziggy find something in common. They coexisted in 2007. Dudes, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Chris. Fiore. That's 3 votes Chris and 1 vote Fiore. The 4th person voted out of Ongovivor Season 4 is Chris. The final vote count was 5 votes Chris and 1 vote Fiore. Chris McLean, not cool, dude. Because I have to say with remorse that the trap has spoken. Oh, everyone didn't want Chris to be part of their team. Chris didn't want Fiore to be part of the Stephanie trap, and Fiore he kept up with the rest of the trap. Tiki Towers. Each team has to pick one member to be the eyes of the group, while the others are to be blindfolded. The caller has to direct the other members to collect randomly scattered segments of 4 tikis that have been deconstructed. Once collected, the blindfolds are to be removed, and the first try to reconstruct the 4 tikis win. Okay, the Sporticus trap wins the reward. So, here's what the teams did. Alejandro and Heather were in Total Drama World Tour. So they added some tikis from the episode Hawaiian Punch. The Parappa Rappa characters had to stabilize the tower. No, the tikis. Sporticus would have to add the fruit, the sports candy decorations, and Cappuccino Assassino would have to polish them, to slice them until it shines like a mirror. Distress signal. Tribes are introduced to build a distress signal on the shore of the beach, using materials and in and around the camp to catch the eye of a rescue boat that will pass by in the water a few hours later. The tribe with the most eye-catching distress signal will win. No, the Sporticus tribe wins immediately. And it struck the music. Because of it struck the music attack. This loud music from her sister struck the Mussolini. He stepped on the gas. Sporticus leaves the alliance, while forming a different one with Sunny. At the first trap, after 5 episodes, Fiore and Ziggy have a major fight. Fiore the rest of the team and bonds strongly with Bomo. Robbie leads the alliance. Dudes, it's time to vote. First vote, Robbie. Fiore. That's 1 vote Robbie and 1 vote Fiore and 1 vote Robbie. Fiore. The 5th person voted out of Ongovivor Season 4 is Fiore. Oh no! That final vote count was 4 votes Fiore and 1 vote Robbie. Why the fuck would they let this shit happen? Fiore, I have to say with much remorse of the world that the trap has spoken. So Fiore is my favorite character from this venture camp. Jungle Relay. This is a 3-part relay race. The first runner races through the jungle, unties a paddle and tags the second runner. Both then race to unite, tie a second paddle, and then race back to the beach where they break open coconuts to find a key. The two runners pass the paddles and the key to two other tribe members, who must unchain a boat, paddle the boat out to retrieve the flag, then paddle back to plant their flag on the tiki. When the paddlers return to shore, they must push the boat to the chain, and both paddlers must be present at the tiki where they put the flag in. The Sporticus tribe wins the reward, winning a meal of chicken, fish, bean salad, dessert, and dessert and Sierra mist. The maze. The teams have to retrieve 5 ladder rungs in order from throughout a giant maze while roped together. They climb the ladder they build in the center of the maze. Okay, the Stephanie tribe wins immunity. Okay. Captain Parappa bonds strongly. Dudes, it's time to vote. First vote, Heather. Alejandro. That's 1 vote Alejandro, 1 vote Heather. Heather, Heather. Alejandro. The 6th person voted out of Ongovivor Season 4 is Alejandro. The final vote count was 4 votes Alejandro and 3 votes Heather. Alejandro, you may be handsome, but the tribe has spoken. The merge. Oh, so the only ones that have participating on both teams are Cappuccino Assassino and Sporticus. Oh, Cappuccino Assassino reunites with the Stephanie Travelers since 2 and 3. Sea legs. Each player must stand on a floating platform at the sea. If any part of their body besides their feet touch the platform, or if they fall off the platform, they are eliminated from the challenge. Last person left standing wins. Oh, Sunny wins the immunity. The Runner Tribe Alliance won 4th. Oh, and I forgot. My co-host, my name is Pac-Gamer, and my co-hosts are Bananas the General and Lara and Jeff Forever. Dudes, it's time to vote. First vote, Musisha, Ziggy. That's 1 vote Musisha and 1 vote Ziggy. Musisha, Ziggy, Musisha. The 7th person voted out of Ongovivor Season 4 is Musisha. The final vote count was 7 votes Musisha and 3 votes Ziggy. Instructor Musisha, the tribe has spoken. Go fly for a kite. Tribe members must fly a kite. The first person to have their kite over 300 meters from the ground wins. Oh, Sunny wins a Snickers candy bar and a scuba diving trip at a coral reef. Parade swing. The castaways were asked a series of questions related to both Democracy's Islands and survival. Topic 3. They should have learned quite a bit about this point. Each person had a station with 3 ropes tied to the 3 bundles of coconuts strung up in trees. Every time someone answered a question correctly, they would be given the opportunity to chop down one bundle of any survivor of their choosing. Once the survivor's 3 ropes have been cut, they are out of the game. Last person to have any bundles of coconuts remaining wins. Oh, Robbie wins immunity using his stealth, which somehow considers as cheating. Dudes, it's time to vote. First vote, Kapu. Kapu. Sunny. That's 2 votes Kapu and 1 vote Sunny. Ziggy. That's 2 votes Kapu, 1 vote Sunny, and 1 vote Ziggy. 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 Sunny. Sunny. The 8th person voted out of Ongovivor Season 4 and first member of the jury is Sunny. The final vote count was 4 votes Sunny, 3 votes Ziggy, and 2 votes Kapu. Sunny funny, the trap has spoken. Coconut juice. Contestants are split into pairs and gather coconuts. They will lick open the coconuts and let the coconut milk run into a tube to raise a ball. The first pair to raise the ball to the top will win. Okay, Group 1 wins the reward, a massive croissant feast. High stepping. The contestants will face off rounds, while on stilts and try to keep their balance. The first contestant to fall will be out, and the other contestant will move to the next round. This will continue to the final round. In this round, the last contestant standing wins. Okay, Ziggy did that. Ziggy leaves the alliance. Dudes, it's time to vote. First vote, Sporticus. Kapu. That's 3 votes Sporticus and 1 vote Kapu. Sporticus. The 9th person voted out of Ongovivor Season 3 and second member of the jury is Sporticus. The final vote count was 5 votes Sporticus and 3 votes Kapu. Sporticus 10, the tribe has spoken. Rock bottom. For the first 3 rounds, contestants will dive underwater to find a shell and bring it back. The last contestant to do so will be eliminated. On the 4th and final round, the 4 remaining contestants dive into the water, grab a rock, and swim back to shore with it. The first contestant with the suck at my feet wins. Okay, so Kapu wins the reward. Share the reward with Bombardiro, give it a dinner, and shower the cruise ship. Virtues of fire. In the dark, the contestants will gather supplies to make a fire. They make the fire under a stove with oil and popcorn kernels on it. Once the contestant pop the popcorn kernel, they will take burning embers to a brush pile and light the pile on fire. The first contestant to have their fire reach the top of the brush pile wins. Okay, Bombardiro wins immunity. Heather leaves the alliance. Dudes, it's time to vote. Bombardiro has the immunity necklace, giving individual immunity to Bombomini. Brotherly love. Anyways, it's time to vote. First vote, Ziggy. Robbie. That's 1 vote Robbie and 1 vote Ziggy. Robbie, Ziggy, Robbie, Ziggy. The 10th person voted out of Ongovivor Season 4 and third member of the jury is Ziggy. The final vote count was 4 votes Ziggy and 3 votes Robbie. Ziggy, sweetie, your trap has spoken. Total roll. The loved ones are stacked around the far edge of a puzzle. Large puzzle, comprised of 6-sided individual pieces. One at a time, the competitors will step from one piece to the next. As they step off a piece, they have to flip it over, filling the color green. Taking turns, they continue moving onto new pieces without the option of stepping back at a green piece. Was a person was trapped, unable to step on an open piece, they're out. The last person left on the board wins. Couple wins to aboard an overnight stay on Soliato Beach. Stands-off tie. Each survivor recognized their name and battles on the hourglass-shaped structure thought it was different shaped tiles. Behind those tiles were piles of sand. At the base of each structure was a small tiki. Using the slingshots, the survivors have to fire rocks at the tile panels of another tribe member's structure, releasing sand, which will cover the tiki. Once the survivor's tiki one is completely covered in sand, that person will be eliminated from the game. The survivor whose tiki remains uncovered wins. Okay, Parappa wins it because he gotta believe. Dudes, it's time to vote. First vote, Bombardiro. Heather. That's 1 vote Bombardiro and 1 vote Heather. Bombardiro. Robbie. That's 2 votes Bombardiro, 1 vote Heather, and 1 vote Robbie. Robbie. The 11th person voted out of Ongovivor Season 3 and 4th member of the jury is Bombardiro Crocodilo. The final vote count was 3 votes Bombardiro, 2 votes Robbie, and 1 vote Heather. Bombardiro Crocodilo. Un voto obbligatorio volante che must accept the fact that the trap has spoken. Oh, he was a huge threat for an alliance here. Second chance. First, each survivor has to construct a tiki. Second, they have to race to a pile of coconuts, crack them open, and drain the juice, filling a bamboo tube. Then they have to continue through the jungle to find stilts tied to a tree. Once the stilts were united or tied, the survivors have to successfully walk over 10 meters on the stilts without falling. After completing this leg of the challenge, they have to find another pile of coconuts and crack open to find a key that will be used to unlock a crate. Inside the crate will be a slingshot. Finally, with the slingshot in hand, the survivors will have to find a specific hourglass-shaped structure with a wooden tiki underneath. Using the slingshot, they must break a tie. Releasing sand which will cover the tiki. The first contestant to cover the tiki wins. Oh, Parappa wins the Saturn Cup. Marquisian folklore. The survivors will listen to me narrating an ancient moccasin tale. Then, trying to retain all of the information they must just heard, the survivors will answer a series of questions about the story. Each question was located within a private kiosk in which multiple choice answers were made available. correct answers will correspond to a basket will reveal a mini idol. Survivors who gets the correct answer then will then attach the idol to a necklace with which they have been provided. The first person to answer 5 questions correctly and race across the finish line with the 5 idols wins. Okay. Parappa wins Steam 2. Stephanie Alliance track 2 the songs. Well, it was a lot of episodes. Dudes, it's time to vote. First vote, Bumblebee. Kapu. That's one vote Bumblebee and one vote Kapu. Kapu. The 12th person voted out of Ongovivor Season 4 and 5th member of the jury is Kapu. The final vote count was 4 votes Kapu and 1 vote Bumblebee. Kapu, Kapu, Cappuccino Assassino! The tribe has spoken! Okay, the tribe's women, the characters are finalists. Following comrades, upgrades of the eliminated players and the game. The first to score 10 points wins. Okay, Parappa wins. Dudes, it's time to vote. First vote, Robbie. Heather. That's one vote Heather and one vote Robbie. Heather. The 13th person voted out of Ongovivor Season 2, 4 and 6 member of the jury is Heather. The final vote count was 3 votes Heather and 1 vote Robbie. Heather, you're the last person standing from Season 2. Yet the tribe has still spoken. Hard idol. Each tribe member held onto the immunity idol while standing on a small pedestal. The person who lasts the longest wins. Dudes, it's time to vote. The only vote that is the 14th person voted out of Ongovivor Season 2 and the 7th member of the jury goes to Bumblebee. The final vote count was Parappa voting Bumblebee. Bumblebee Guzini. The tribe has spoken. The finalists face the jurors. The finalists wait for the winner to be revealed. It's time to reveal the winner. The first vote goes to Robbie. Parappa. 1 vote Robbie, 1 vote Parappa. The third vote, Parappa. Parappa. Robbie. The final vote goes though, and the winner is Parappa. The final vote count was 5 votes Parappa and 2 votes Robbie. Congratulations, Parappa Rappa. You are the winner. Okay. The Parappa character winning, I guess. Kapu wins the fan favorite award. Parappa Rappa wins. So, the tribe and who got the W was the Sporticus tribe. Challenge wins. Alright. Votes. Thanks for watching, my dudes. If you want to see more Ongovivor seasons like this, like and subscribe. See you in Ongovivor Season 5.